I'm continuing my get to know me series that I was doing. I know I only uploaded one video and then that was it. No, like I had to deal with things at home. In today's video, I'm focusing again more on like people, but different types of people that I don't like. I personally don't trust them, and to be honest, I feel like you don't trust them. But as I go through them, you understand. You understand. Number one, I don't like security guards that look at me as if I'm about to steal something. When is it that I walked into the store and gave you vibes that I was going to steal? I've just been standing in an aisle, just figuring out what I want to get. Seriously, there's been occasions where literally the security guard is standing at the bottom of the aisle. I reach for something on the shelf. As I'm putting it into my basket, I clock the security guard looking at me at the bottom of the aisle, giving me weird looks. Like looking at me like, it's definitely clear you think I'm stealing if I see you at the next aisle, again at the bottom of the aisle, on the next aisle, and you're still looking at me mad. You're too busy focusing on me when really the real thief is just stolen a baguette from the bread aisle. No, seriously, I know that sounds funny, but I have actually witnessed someone steal a baguette. And no, seriously, it was like many years ago. I was in the shop right here, entering into the bread aisle. It was like, what, 3 seconds? But within those 3 seconds, I saw him holding a baguette, and then he quickly wrapped it in a bag, and then went out the store. He just was holding it, saw me, I just went, oh, one single baguette. Like, you know those small ones that are like this big? I was like, oh my goodness, he's probably starving. And the worst thing is, right, yeah, I don't know what on earth the security guard was doing in that shop. I don't know what he was doing, because that guy went out of the store. Yeah, I used to have a problem with them before. Now I don't have a problem with them. But like people who take long to choose things in the food aisle. I need to get something and you're standing in front of what I need to get. You're taking too long to figure out whether you want steak or minced beef. And like, I already know what I want to get. I want minced beef. Because I was in this weird phase where like I would stand there and wait for these people to like, you know, choose what they want and go. And I realised, Priscilla, that's not a way to live life. You know, you gotta tell them, excuse me, can I quickly grab this, please? Get your stuff, leave them to continue. There are people who literally will stand there for 5 minutes. Just me trying to be a polite idiot. I would literally just wait for them. There were times where, like, you know what, I'll come back to this aisle later, and then I'll go and get what I need to get in the other aisle, come back, they're still there. Next, dumb politicians. I can't be asked when it comes to politicians, okay? Now, the last, what, since the, okay, I think we're not allowed to mention it. Since the world situation that we went through since 2020, dumb politicians have come out even more. Like, I'll go through some of the situations that we faced, and then afterwards you will agree, you know what, some of these politicians are dumb. Like, number one, there was a story about Sarkozy, and if you don't know who Sarkozy is, he was a French, he was a French president or prime minister? They have president, don't they? Discovered that he's been doing some dodgy things. Apparently he was talking about these dodgy dealings that he'd been doing over the phone. Over the phone. I'm sorry, if everyone likes, if you're a politician, you need to know 99.9% your phones are tapped. Your phones are tapped. They're listening to your conversations. You can't be like, yes, we will go and kill everyone in Siberia. I just thought of any country. Siberia was just one of them. Like, I'm just trying to, like, he did something, but like, I'm just saying, like, he was talking about these criminality that he'd done over the phone. Who does that? Dumb politicians. The politicians up in what's it called, Westminster, right? I'm not saying all of them, right? Some, but like when they were giving us all those rules, stay indoors, we were following them. They themselves who were setting the rules weren't following the rules. Like, there was that one politician, she was from West Scotland, or she knew she caught the sickness that, you know, was going around. She knew she caught the sickness, but she decided to get on trains all the way from where she came from up to London. During that period, a lot of people caught the sickness from her because she was touching handles. She probably definitely used toilets. Like, she knew she had it. And all, oh, I apologise. I don't even know if she got sacked. Like, I hope she got sacked. She has no business being a politician and putting people in danger like that. And then Boris, he kept on getting on that podium on like a daily basis at 4 o'clock. You remember when he kept on like having those talks with those 2 other people standing beside him, and he would just have hours, he would just be talking for hours and hours and hours. But he was telling us, oh, we need to do this, you must stay indoors. He wasn't doing it. He was going to parties. They caught him at a few parties. One party, he was wearing, you know, those triangular party hats. That was a Christmas party. And then there was that garden party. That was a proper garden party. Like, there was patio furniture, daffodils. The grass was green, not patchy like some of us in our regular gardens here. Like, green grass. Like, they have a gardener in number 10. Like, seriously, they have a gardener that takes care of that garden. They do, because that garden was in mint condition. But they were like, you know what, we've got this garden, it's all lovely, let's throw a party. Got no idea there's someone up there, because if you saw the angle of that photo that was taken, there was someone up above was like, oh really, are you not having a party? Okay, I must snitch on all of you. And on top of that, even university students, you know, the ones that are studying to become lawyers, doctors and surgeons. Yeah, they're studying to become professionals, to open people's bodies up and, you know, fix their organs. They were confused of the rules. They're studying how to fix people's lungs and kidneys, and they can't understand rules about how to keep yourself safe during this time. Something's not right. Bus drivers, I don't use the bus on a regular basis. I would say I probably use a bus journey like once or twice a month, yeah, because I live next to a train station, so I use the train 99.9% of the time. Yeah, so like the other 1% is like me using the bus. Because I rarely use it, when I do get on the bus and I pick up like the drivers a bit, the drivers just had some sort of attitude. Like, either they're tired. I understand they've been sitting and driving for quite a while, like trying to get us passengers from A to Z. I totally understand that, but this, oh my goodness, some of them will be moody. There's been occasions where, you know, that the tap machine, you know, when you go on a bus, you've got to pay, right? You've got to tap your card, your Oyster or bank card. But there's been occasions when that machine hasn't been working, which, to be honest, means I save money. The driver still lets you on. There's been occasions where the machine ain't working, and the driver, instead of them like letting you know that the machine's not working, I just get on. I'm just standing there trying to tap my card. Oh, is it not working? And literally, the driver, I'm trying to tap, so I'm pretend I'm the driver, and I'm over here, right? Instead of the driver looking at me and telling me, like, you know, the machine ain't working, the driver's looking over here. I'm on this side trying to tap on the machine. Driver's like this. And then when I actually ask, oh, is it not working? This is them. Still, don't give me eye contact at all. Like, seriously, they're like grumpy. I know they've probably had to tell like a number of people it's not working, but my dear, it's not working today. You're gonna have to open your mouth and let every single person know it's not working. 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 Madam, don't worry. It's not working. You're going to have to do that, or if you don't want to, always have a pen and paper and some sellotape handy. Yeah, put a sign up next to that machine not working, so that when people tap and they see like a big massive sign, oh, it's not working, you know, people just go, don't need to talk. But why is it there's no sign, and like I'm trying to tap, the machine ain't even beep, it's not even beeping, and then you're looking at a different direction, like you're on the bus stop, you're not moving, the doors are still opened. You can't let your girl know that the machine ain't working. And there was this other one, because I have a pushchair, so I like to get on at the back of the bus, and I tell the driver, can I tap my card first, so that you know that I can pay to get on the bus, and like take my and then get on the bus through the exit. So I tap my card and then get off the bus again and then go through the exit. Bus drivers, 99% of the time, they always let me. Or like you get those smart ones that are like, madam, get on the back, get on the back. One time there was this man, oh my goodness. He was so horrible. Sorry, driver, could I get on the bus? No. No, I can tap my card first and then like, can I get on the bus? No. Get on here. I was seriously, after like 2 times of him saying get on here, I was like, I'm not arguing on this one. This one's just a wrong one. Let me just get on the bus. You know what? If I struggle to like get to the pushchair, your girl's just gonna struggle. I ain't got time for this. Seriously, I have like these weird experiences with some of these bus drivers. I like this, yeah, they're just, some of them are really grumpy. And I've witnessed 2 occasions a driver's had an argument with like a passenger. One passenger literally got off the bus and went and filmed the bus driver. See, literally filmed. I'm gonna put a complaint on you now. Yeah, I've got evidence. Other occasion, it's such a long story that a guy was on the bus originally and then he got off the bus prior to me getting on the bus. He got off the bus and then he must have got on another bus and was chasing down the bus that we were on. And then again, he must have like realized, you know what, I need to put a complaint on that bus driver. And these people, they're like standing in front of the bus with their phones filming, because you gotta have evidence when you're gonna put a complaint on these bus drivers. Yeah, you can't just be like, I was on a 169 bus. Yeah, what time? It's bare 169 buses. Was that a bus driver was like, oh, that's the guy I was arguing with earlier on, right? Bus driver closes the door on the guy, waits for him to get off from in front of the bus, then starts driving. All I'm seeing is this guy shouting at the driver. You can't even hear what he's saying. And then I heard everyone downstairs was like, wasn't that the guy that was on the bus arguing with the driver? How did he get to this bus stop? And that's when I realised, oh, there was a commotion that happened prior to me getting on the bus. And then the driver drives to the next bus stop. This guy, because the next bus stop is not far from the other bus stop, to be honest, I don't know why there's 2 bus stops in that area, because literally it's just, you know, like the distance of the bus stops are a bit ridiculous. And then this guy, right, yeah, starts running to try and get to the next bus stop. We all just look back because we just witnessed this guy standing in front of the bus and we're still looking at him. And like everyone was like, oh, is that him? Wasn't he on the bus? And like we just see him running down. Everyone downstairs. It's like, driver, close the door. The driver closes the door and drives off. 3 or 4 bus stops later, right, we're hearing the bus driver calling the police, or I don't know, maybe he's contacting some, like his office department or whatever. Even one kid on the bus was like, Mum, bus driver's calling the police, you know. He was cracking up laughing, like he was enjoying all of this. All I wanted to do is get home. Like, I've got Richmond sausages defrosting in my shopping bags. Like, I can't be here right now. But next, I'm going to talk about regular people in your life that I personally feel like you should avoid them. People who gossip a lot. And like, I find that people who are always talking about other people's business, they're not handling their own business at home. Like, their house is a mess, their kids are all over the place, their son's in prison. Like, stop worrying about me. Worry about yourself. And the people you're gossiping about, they're probably handling their business. Okay, they're trying to handle their business, but even though it's a mess. Talking about someone talking about how you heard Sheila's getting a divorce. I understand if you're in situations where you hear things, yeah, but you don't go and like, you know, Chantel. Yeah, Chantel's having an affair with the teacher. But if you hear that, that is not something you should be spreading out. What if Chantel ain't even having an affair with the teacher? Random gossip in the school gates. All of that is great. We don't need to be like gossiping about people. I noticed in my area, there's like people in my area that I noticed that they gossip a lot. Like there's this one guy, right? Yeah, he's married with kids. But like the one that I noticed the most, I noticed he is the main one that gossips a lot. He's always the main. I've noticed he's the main one. He will stand outside for an hour. Like a few weeks ago, they were standing outside for like an hour gossiping. Just gossiping. They were gossiping so much. They just went to pick up their kids from school. I even noticed their daughter like asked for the key. Can I go in? They were standing outside that long. Even my daughter was washing the dishes, was like, Mummy, why are those people still there? And no, seriously, even when I have my windows open, you can hear like, this guy is gossiping. And the wife, she takes part, but I noticed the wife, she picks up the kids and she goes indoors. If she's together with her husband, because you're with your husband, you can't be like, oh yeah, I'm going indoors now. It's like she stays. Well, maybe she's taking part in it. Maybe she is. But I just noticed that the husband, he's like the main one. I don't trust people who gossip. It's not good to gossip. It's not good to gossip. Worry about your own business. Don't worry about other people's business and their affairs and their divorces. Because first of all, it's not even funny. Secondly, when it happens to you, you don't want people to be talking about your business. Next is people who talk on the phone. These type of people are linked to gossipers. Not people who are like literally, yeah. Are you going to shops? When are you going to the Hyde Park? No, like every time you see them, they're on the phone. They're going on the phone, just gossiping about other people. It's unhealthy. It's disgusting. For example, again, there's this one lady in my area. A few months ago, I saw her. She was in crutches. You know when you break your leg, those sticks they give you, right? She was holding one of those walking sticks. My girl, you can't even walk properly and you're still on the phone. You gotta hold these sticks and you're still on the phone. Right, I'm literally just walking past her. I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't mind you on the phone for like an hour, but like all day you're on the phone. All day, and there's like, you have like 20-minute breaks and then you go back to the I don't like people like that. Show offs. People who brag, people who show off, them. Like, you got the, you know, flashy car, you got a Range Rover, but like, here's the thing, it doesn't matter if you have a Benz. It doesn't matter if you've got a Benz, you've got a Jaguar, you've got a Rolls Royce. Yeah, Rolls Royce. I thought Rolls Royce is a watch, no, Rolex is a watch. It doesn't matter if you drive a Ferrari. If your personality is horrible, you've done nothing with your life. Seriously, you've done nothing. Then people don't have as much as them. They're like talking down at them. No, don't do that. You were like them. Just because you go to fancy restaurants and eat caviar, right? Yeah, don't forget your roots. Don't forget your roots. You used to like go to McDonald's and anything you could afford was on the McDonald's Saver menu. Don't talk down on people. Jealous people, right? Yeah, I don't like people who are jealous. Jealousy is a normal human emotion, feeling, but it's you shouldn't have to entertain it. When you like, oh my goodness, I think I'm jealous of her. When you like feel like you've gotten jealous, you need to like be like, no, we're not doing jealousy, girl. We're not doing jealousy. I even like, there's even people like who influencers I've watched who have been like, they've watched other people and like other people are in like different level in their lives, like in a level where they want to be, and like they've had to like stop following them, and like they've realized that emotion, and they've realized, you know what, I can't continue watching this person because I feel a certain way. So they stop like following them. I feel like that's healthy. I feel like, yeah, stop following these type of people if they make you feel a certain type of way, because you shouldn't entertain jealousy. It's normal to feel that, but you shouldn't entertain it. You should be like, no, we're not doing this. We are not doing this. Do you know what? I'll tolerate a Stranger Things episode instead of me just, you know, sitting here and being jealous. All right, like Stranger Things, this episode, I stopped watching it. I am not into Stranger Things. Like, I watched the first episode and then I was like, even the kids were like, I said, we're not watching Stranger Things anymore. At first it was like cute, kids battling like this evil creature, and then it got to the point where it was like, hold up, no. This is some high satanic stuff. Right, if as a parent you're like, it's not for you, then it's not for the kids. But yeah, that was my video of all the types of people that I don't like, or I would say I don't like. I don't like is very strong. I would say people I just feel like certain behaviour in people that I just don't like. The next video is going to be like things that I like, interests, hobbies and stuff, it's gonna be even more cute, instead of being like, yeah, I don't like these people, or that these people are ghastly human beings. So see you in my next video.